Hey, it's Gary 25511. I decided since you guys have been such great viewers for watching all my movies and stuff, I would bring that Clovis down and do a reenactment for you because the road's only up there a little ways anyway. So I came from that direction. Checked this rock bar out really good. Yesterday the water was cloudy out here, so I can see all the rock now. You can see right down in there really well. So I've already checked this pretty good, thinking I might find another Clovis. Okay, so this is how it went. I'm walking down through here, thinking about agate basin or Clovis the whole time. Looked up at these two big humps right here that have slate and shale in them. A little bit of, it looks like a little bit of coal, mainly black slate. So I'm walking along, and right after I seen this, my girlfriend had called and said she got stung by a bee, and I told her I'm looking at a spear. So I'm walking along here, and I just see this little trickle of water here, and there isn't much here on this. There's a little bit of rock up there, and there's the next rock bar. So I'm just moseying along like this. And once again, this is a reenactment. Yesterday I found this point and I stuck it back in so you guys can see how I really found this thing. So I turn and look over there. See that baby sticking out? Right there. So I left it right there. See, I zoomed in to do that. Now I'll walk up and show you. So this thing was just sticking out like that. So I told my girlfriend, I hope you're okay. You got stung by the bee. I said, but I'm sitting here looking at a spear sticking out of the bank, and I got to pull it out. So I hope you're okay. I hope you don't get too sick from your bee sting. So for the longest time I stood here and looked at it, and I never thought about identifying what kind it was. So it's sticking out like this. That looks a little better there. And I should have known by looking at the tip, that rounded tip on it, and that really beautiful workmanship. But I couldn't get the glare right to be able to see the workmanship on it. Rob's back behind me. He's watching me do this reenactment of yesterday. So I pulled this sucker out like this. First I wiggled it. It didn't feel like it was too long. And I pulled it out, and I seen that it was broke off back there at the back, and I couldn't see the flute yet. When I flipped it out and went like that, I seen the flute on that, and then it was a little dirtier than this, and then I flipped it over and just about died. I see that 1.5 inch flute. Oh my God. So I was freaking out back here, and I didn't have my camera, so I had to use my phone, and I don't have a really good phone. So all I could do is take pictures of it. Then I stick it up in with the sun coming through, and it's translucent around the edges. And it is 4 inches long. And you guys will be watching this again. One guy posted a comment and said, man, I would have liked to see that in situ. So here you go. I did the movie for you. Now I got to get back to work, but it was only about 3 miles from my house, and I got up and rode my bike out here. Found this historic piece. The most well-worked artifact on the continent. Slender, thin, once in a lifetime find. I've actually got 4 of them. This is the biggest one. Okay, so watch it tonight. and that's the status. I went on down the creek. I should have stopped right after I found that and went back home. I went way on down it for another 4 hours and didn't find anything. So that's usually how that works. All right, enjoy the movie.